Listen, everybody, the draft is over, and I know that we picked the wide receiver in the first round, Ceedee Lamb. However, don't worry, Cowboys fans. Believe me when I tell you, all the other picks fulfilled every problematic situation we have on our team. And for that, we did a damn good draft. Hello everybody, it's me, Cowboy Legends for Life, coming back at you again with another video with my hopes that you like the last one. And I'm going to tell you something. We did fine last night on our picks. We did one of the best drafts we have for ourselves since 2016. And I think it rivals that. It may turn out to be even better than that. Okay? Because though we did pick Ceedee Lamb and everybody's up in arms, the enemies are up in arms, the critics who hate us are up in arms. Those who criticize Prescott are up in arms about why we picked Ceedee Lamb. However, after that, every pick that we needed that addressed our problems on our team were done properly, and they were good picks. Okay? You're thinking, okay, what we have right now, let me look at this right. Ceedee Lamb was the number one pick. We got Trayvon Diggs. We got Neville Gallimore. We got Reggie Robinson II. We got Bradley Ane. We had Tyler Bladius. I forgot his name. I can't see his name. Bladius. And Ben DiNucci, quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Now, we addressed offensively two things, center and backup quarterback. Fine with me, right? My thing is that we addressed Trayvon Diggs, cornerback. We addressed Neville Gallimore. That we wanted to address the guy that we needed, that middle guy who's going to stop the run. We needed that garbage can full of dirt in the middle. And I think the guy's going to be that point. We had also another edge rusher. That would be Aeneas, right? Here's the thing, though. I'm pretty absolutely certain that the crew, Jerry and the crew, his son and everybody, and Close McClay, realized that we may have Alton Smith and Gregory back in no time. Now that this thing is over, now it's rolling around, and the new contract signed for the CBA. With the new CBA signed, now that the players and the union have done their part about accepting what the contracts and the owners and the commissioner wanted from the NFL, now the NFL and the commissioner are going to have to do their part and rolling back that BS about everything's going to be in a clean blank slate. So therefore, Gregory and Alton Smith will be back sooner than you think. All right, even maybe David Irvin will have a chance to come back now that the man he hates is gone. Okay, Jason Garrett, Gutless Garrett, so he's gone. So we may be fulfilling those two out of three, or even all three. Who knows? We'll just see what happens. Okay, but what's important here is that we had to replace Byron Jones, and we had to replace number 38. Heath, okay, we had to replace Heath, okay, and I think that we may have done that, and I think that we're going to have a walk-on a safety also to fulfill that need, that loss we have, and I think that also the players we do have, I want to give Lewis a chance. I want Lewis to have a chance, finally have a full chance for the position as either safety or quarterback, whichever he plays best. Who knows, okay? But he has shown a lot of promise. All right, Lewis did. I mean, he's been burnt a couple of times last season. That was real bad because, you saw that yourself how the defense played all year. But that's the thing. The defense was a major problem last year, not our offense. Cut with the hate, okay? So we fulfilled that with this draft. But here's the thing. I do believe Looney's is going to do his job admirably, and they're going to be training Connor McGovern and Connor Williams as a center takeover. Also, with this kid coming in here, they say he's very talented as a center. He's one of the best. Matter of fact, he has been awarded as one of the top centers at his division. However, with that fulfilled, the Cowboys will be in a position to roll back what they did last year. And you know why? Because they had a lot of injuries on defense last year. People won't want to talk about that. In fact, they act as if the only team that gets injuries are the damn Eagles. The Eagles, listen to me very carefully, won the division last year. They barely won it last year. Okay? Because even that last game they played against the Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys, they tuned Jason Garrett out. They tuned him out, all right? They had enough of him. They had enough of his bullshit, the same thing he says and all this other shit, recommit. How about they commit your ass? And they did. They sent you to New York. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I believe that Jason Garrett's going to do a lot better with the Giants than he did with the Cowboys, even as an OC as the Cowboys, and especially as a damn head coach. He's going to do a lot better for the Giants. I believe that. All right? Now, I've said before that he may wash out after the year. That depends on what their offensive line do for Daniel Jones. I'm telling you that right now. Because I do believe the Cowboys are going to win the division and the Giants are going to be in second. I believe that. Okay? And so with that said, all right, because they got a lot of weapons. They do. They got damn good receivers, including Golden Tate, and they got Saquon Barkley. It's pretty damn good. All they need is the line to protect their quarterback and to make holes for Saquon Barkley, which they didn't do last year. What's amazing to me, though, is how people reacted to what the Cowboys picked. All right? Why get angry about that? Okay? They wouldn't have even cared if Ceedee Lamb was picked by someone else if it weren't the Cowboys. They wouldn't have even cared. At all. The whole entire stratosphere would not have cared if Ceedee Lamb was picked with someone else other than the Cowboys. All right? But listen, I want to tell you this. It's been the first time in Cowboy history that the Dallas Cowboys had 2,000-yard receivers, okay, a 1,000-yard rusher, and a 4,000-yard passer in the history of that team. In the history, the glorious history of all those players, was the first time. That person was Dak Prescott. The first time ever, okay? So, in fact, it was the first time that the Dallas Cowboys was the number one in offense since 1977. Not in the 90s with Aikman, with that powerful juggernaut we had with Aikman and Michael and the rest of them. Okay? 1977 was the number one offense. The last time we led the NFL with Roger Staubach, of course, and that Doomsday defense, who was also number one. I think that was the only time in history in the NFL a team that won the Super Bowl was number one in offense, number one in defense as well. And I don't think it ever happened again. All right? So that's how powerful this history is. And that's how amazing the last season was in perspective when you talk about the offense. So we were 8-8. Listen, people, we can go through this all day long we want to. I have a lot more confidence as a head coach to Doug Peterson, than I would ever have to someone like Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett is not a good coach. He's not even a good quarterback coach. You understand? He wasn't. Because Tony Romo would have been developed even better had he was so. All right? Now, as an OC, he was not really that good as an OC as well, because Tony Romo was always stuck in limbo when it came to the postseason games. All right? But forget that. The reason why the Cowboys were 8-8 was just primarily their coaching staff. Not just Jason Garrett, but old man Marinelli had the same old schemes, hiding his defense, masking his defense, and not being able to get them to attack the ball. That's what that's all about when you're doing the cover two. You're masking your defense. You can't attack the ball. Man to man is man to man. You understand? Not when you're in cover two. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that, basically. So the point is, what made them so bad in the past was that giving up 10-yard cushions to receivers who were not that good. And that's what the example was Chicago last year. Another example was the Jets. You understand? So I don't have to go no further than that, okay? We lost to Mitch Trubisky with that defense. Mitch Trubisky. All right? So enough said. The change had to happen. All right? There was no control. There was nothing. They tuned that man out. And they had enough. All right? So I just think that it was lucky that the Eagles won. I'm going to tell you straight. Listen to me, Eagle fans. Let me tell y'all something right now. Cowboy fans and everything right now. You see me make predictions of players and situations that came to fruition. I know what I'm talking about, okay? So when I talked about Amari Cooper, what the impact he's going to do, I talked about all those other things, all right? I even said the Cowboys are going to the NFC Championship. The Cowboys going to the playoff last year and the year before that, which they did in many perspectives since Prescott and Tony Romo before Prescott too, okay? The thing is that I predicated on the fact that I said that I tempered it with the fact that it depends on how the Cowboys survived Jason Garrett. And they could not survive Jason Garrett. You understand? They couldn't survive him, period. So now he's gone. There are no more excuses in terms of the coaching. Because Nolan is an excellent pick, whether we had our doubts about McCarthy or not. McCarthy is a great coach. 9 times out of how many years that he's been to the postseason? 4 times to the NFC Championship? 2 times to the Super Bowl? 1 Super Bowl win? Come on. So McCarthy knows what he's doing. Jason Garrett did not. And then coaching makes a difference. Think about who took over when the Cowboys fell after they fired Switzer. And Bill Parcells had to come in and rebuild that team. He had one of the worst quarterbacks in Dallas Cowboys history. Quincy Carter, one of the worst talented quarterbacks with an arm, got a powerful arm, just like Carson Wentz, in Dallas Cowboys history, and he got to the postseason with that man. It's all about coaching, folks. Come on, let's stop the bullshit, okay? The Eagles, listen to me, Eagle fans. I'm not trying to make a joke. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not trying to be myself towards you like I always do, because you know I can't stand y'all Eagle fans. Okay, most of you, majority of you anyway. But I'm telling you straight, your days thinking about the NFC East are over for the next 4 to 5 seasons. Forget about it. It's over. You will not see it now. I can say that with a straight face, without hate, without remorse, without malice or anything. Because you know why? Because Jason Garrett's no longer here. And although there's people, Cowboy fans, who did like Jason Garrett, he was not that guy. As much as I respect those who do respect him, he was never that guy. Offense, OC or HC, doesn't matter. He was not that guy. All right? He may make a good difference with the Giants as long as he don't make the decisions. But that's it. But I'm telling you straight to the Eagle fans. I got a lot more faith this season with the Giants and Redskins than I do the Eagles. They're in a lot of trouble. And then mark my words, I'm going to tell you straight too. All you Eagle fans who was joking the fact about the Cowboys did not pay Dak Prescott yet, and they paid your quarterback, and you bragged about it. All right? They tagged Dak with more money than your quarterback's getting for the year. That's one thing. But the fact remains is that a lot of y'all was saying that the Cowboys were thinking about drafting Hurts, and they saying that Dak Prescott was over. They're going to get rid of him after they get Hurts. That's supposed to hurt Dak Prescott because they make a fortunate sign, right? Now explain to me why Hurts was drafted by the Eagles. To back up Wentz? They got tired of Wentz's fucking injuries. They got tired of him quitting on them, which he did last year in the wild card game against the Seattle Seahawks. He quit on them again. He quit again. This guy is a quitter. He got hit one time. He said he got woozy, and he got a concussion. It took him out the game. The doctors gave him an okay to go back in, and this bitch opted out to go back in. He is a coward. And that's why they went and got Hurts in the second round. Don't fool yourself. We went through this stop and go bullshit. We went through this song and dance before. Okay? When that guy claimed he had a broken back. Really? He had a broken back and he played the entire season, almost 11 games. When he was 5 and 6. Who do you think you're fooling? You ain't fooled nobody in the damn NFL. The boy quit on you all. And some of you Eagle fans who are smart like Nitro Freak and Eagle Speed, they know what type of quarterback they got. He's a quitter. All right. The argument, the video I saw of Nitro Freak making his point about Hurts being drafted, it was a telling thing. You got big Eagle fan who just absolutely fired up why he got him. They're telling you now your quarterback's not what you think he is. But the fact is that he could have been a Cowboy, made y'all whole mindset different. But now that he's an Eagle, the whole world's crashing. It's all about coaching. That's all it is. It's all about coaching. How was it Carson Wentz telling me he had nobody to throw to? I'm telling you, how is it possible he had no one to throw to claimed by you guys? All right? With saying that they help practice squad players. Wait a minute. I'm thinking myself, how was Matthews, Jordan Matthews, Ertz, Dallas Goedert, Alshon Jeffries, and Aguilar practice squad players? These are the same guys who won the Super Bowl and got into the postseason the year before. Albeit just a different quarterback. See the situation? He doesn't know how to use the players he has. That's why Golden Tate left. He don't know how to use the players he has. If you went and got Ceedee Lamb, the bitch would miss him half the time. If you had Ceedee Lamb, you got Rhaegar. Now Rhaegar got speed. He got speed, right? But you know what? Rhaegar got a lot of drops in his career. A lot of targets, a lot of drops in his career. Okay? He don't have the hands you think he do. Though I have more confidence in the kid to show himself to be an admirable player, but Carson Wentz will make an excuse. Because if he can't hit Wentz and Ertz, and if he can't hit Goddard, he will hit nobody. He kept missing Aguilar. Everybody joined in all on Aguilar. He kept on overthrowing Aguilar. Yeah, he had drops, but no one in the NFL had more drops than Michael Gallup. Nobody. Not Ertz. I'm sorry, not Aguilar. Nobody had more drops than Michael Gallup. And Michael Gallup is a better receiver than everybody you got in your squad. He's the least of ours. Think about that. Dak's going to light your ass up again like he did last year. You're done, Eagles. Forget about the division for the next 4 to 5 seasons, okay? See ya.